Hello there and welcome to Debbie Loves. Debbie Paver's pick of her favourite boots from the winter collection.
Yeah, we've got some really lovely boots for you, so just stay tuned, get a cuppa and watch us soon.
Welcome back. We're kicking off this show with some Italian styling in the shape of a Fly Flot. Debbie, tell us more.
Well, we all know what Fly Flots are, don't we? Just the Fly Flot means comfort. It means the best, most comfortable footwear you've ever put on your feet. And this is no exception. And that lovely little ankle boot with a bit of faux fur around the top here. This is wipeable finish, which is fantastic. You go out in all sorts of weather in it. Lovely double sort of finish as well. You've got a suede looking area here, and then you've got more of a patent look on the toe. Comes in the grey and it comes in black. So you've got a difference of textures, if you like, running along it. You've got a right nice little buckle, just dressing up really on the side of the boot. On the inside of the boot, you've got the way of getting them on, which is a zip that goes right the way down to the bottom to reveal lovely, lovely microfiber linings and a nice, turn it around that way, whether we can see it or not. See the word memory? Obviously that means memory foam under there. So you've got a lovely, lovely squidgy base. And remember, because it's a Fly Flot, it's got this air system in the base here that gives you all that lovely comfort, lots of grip as well, comfort and squidginess underfoot. Great word that, isn't it, squidgy? Now then, you've got the black one on, Sheila.
I've got the black. I think both colours are beautiful. I mean, they look quite dressy, don't they?
I think they look dressy,
yes. The faux fur's gorgeous. I love the buckle detail, the different textures on it. But because it's a Fly Flot, I mean, the comfort is second to none. We love Fly Flot for the comfort. And you're always sort of assured when you order a Fly Flot that you're going to get that comfort.
Absolutely, always.
I mean, they look fabulous on, don't they? They really do.
I tell you what I love, the fact that that lovely faux fur around the top kind of is close to the ankle. So you could wear this with leggings, with tights, and it would still look really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, some ankle boots gape. This doesn't at all.
No, it doesn't. It's neat, isn't it? It's a neat finish on it.
Beautiful.
And I like the way they just put that little bit of fur just around the top and the squidginess of the base underneath. Memory foam's amazing for your feet. They just look really smart. Like you said, with leggings, with trousers, with opaque tights, with a nice little skirt. Really, really smart.
Yeah, and really practical with that lovely sole that grips. And in sizes 2 to 9.
What more do you want?
Now, if you're looking for strong, for sturdy and for safe, this next boot ticks all the boxes. Plus, it's Relife and a Chelsea boot.
Yeah, I mean, this really means business, this boot. If you're going out in all weathers, this is what you need on your feet. We've got 2 colours here. It's water resistant, so it will repel water. I'm not saying you're going standing in a puddle up to your waist and it's not going to get wet, but with this on your feet, this will repel anything. It's text. Written just there at the top of the boot. A lovely Chelsea boot shaping, but very, very strong. You feel like you've got a steel toe cap on. That's so sturdy, that toe cap there, and lots of room for toe wiggle. By the way, the snoring is not me, it's the dog. On the inside, you've got the zip that goes all the way down to the bottom to reveal linings that are really, really warm. It's microfiber, so obviously it's breathable linings. Inside there, we said it's Relife. Whether you can see or not, you see the little red star thing going on in there? Well, that is also easy to show you from the underneath, really. This is what is massaging your heel when you're wearing the Relife boots. I don't know anything medical about it, but you know about reflexology and so on. They're saying it's a sense of well-being that gives you. And they've kept going with this for years, so there must be something in it. Underneath, it's like a tractor tyre. It's absolutely incredible. Very, very strong, very, very sturdy to wear in all sorts of weathers. And that's exactly what it's for. It looks like a waxed leather. It's not leather. It's synthetic, so it's wiped clean. I love this bit of elastication at the side. And you've chosen the green one, the khaki.
I love the green. I think it's gorgeous, but what a substantial boot. I mean, it really is. And I just think this has become such a fashionable boot. You know, even for girls that are quite dainty and they want to wear sort of like floral dresses and maybe opaque tights. But then if you're out in all sorts of weathers, this is going to be the boot to have.
Yeah, I think they look really funky, actually, if they're mixed with something that is, as Sheila says, quite dainty and quite feminine. They just look, it just works. What a lovely colour as well.
It's gorgeous. I love the red stitch on it around the boot itself, and the sort of snake skin at the back. It's added a really feminine touch to it. But do you know what I think they'd look great with? Opaque tights and a skirt.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just got that look, hasn't it?
It has. Certainly
really
has.
good.
And I mean, with it being Relife, you know you're going to get the perfect comfort as well. But I would say, saying it's a standard fit, but I think it's a little bit more roomy.
I think it's got room in it.
It's
Relife
more of a
have,
comfort.
though, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
We all own Relife boots, and they do have room for toe wiggle in them.
Yeah.
And I think it's a really good value, and it's a lovely, lovely boot.
We've got a knee-high boot for you now, except when you see Sheila modelling it in a minute, it actually comes mid-calf, but that's because Sheila's very tall.
I just hit the dog on the head with the
Oh,
didn't bother her though, did it? Obviously. Super little boot, this one, really super. I've just been having a look inside it at these gorgeous linings. The linings are beautiful. They're all soft and furry, absolutely gorgeous. All microfiber lined, so it keeps your feet lovely and cosy and warm and not hot and sticky. Zip goes all the way down to the bottom of the boot on the inside edge, obviously. Very substantial, very safe sole unit with a little block heel. And underfoot, very, very safe there as well with that sort of tractor tyre thing going on. Great price point on this one as well, and lovely ruching up the side. So I think if you've got, if you wear a lot of jeans, you can tuck them in, leggings, tuck them in. Lovely colours. This one's the tan, and it's got a mottled effect on the materials. It's white clean surface. We've got it in brown, which is the one closest. If you've got the brown one on,
I've got brown. Yeah.
It's a very dark brown, isn't
Very
it?
dark brown.
Bit of a chameleon, because at first we didn't know whether it was a dark grey, like a gunmetal grey, but it's definitely brown. But I just think a really nice boot, and like you were saying, Debs, that, you know, you can tuck your jeans in because it actually comes to where it's not the widest part. Well, it doesn't on my leg anyway, but not the widest part. But there's still room.
Lots of room in it.
Yeah, and it doesn't, even though it's like a slouch look, it doesn't fall down. It keeps that sort of like,
that shape.
Yeah, that shape. But a really nice looking boot. And I love it that you've got that really nice sole unit on there and that lovely lining. It's so cosy and warm.
Years ago, we would have called that donkey brown.
We would.
Are we not allowed to?
I mean, I don't know whether that's politically correct or
to
not.
donkeys? No.
If there are any donkeys watching, I'm very sorry, but calling it donkey brown. But honestly, I think that's what we used to call it.
Yeah, it is what we used to call it.
I mean, people would laugh probably these days.
Yeah.
But it's the colour of a donkey.
Yeah, it is. And I love that little bit of stitching around it because it just makes the boot pop.
Absolutely.
It's just really clever.
Same with all of them have got stitching around the edge. The black one, the brown one that you're wearing, and it's a mix. The colour is actually browny grey, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It
very
is.
much so.
Two tones within it,
definitely.
which is very clever, very, very useful. Look, that would look good with anything.
Yeah,
that
it would.
colour.
Yeah.
Really not restricting at all, is it?
Absolutely.
As I said, great price point, great size run, 3 to 8. A super little boot for anywhere.
Yeah, definitely. Hello there, we've got a Relife boot for you now. We've got it in black, but it does also come in tan. You can see that online, as does Crumpet. Crumpet is black and tan.
She's black and tan, yeah, she is. You are black and tan, aren't you, darling? Yes, you are. So this is the black version. Just yawning all over it. This is the black version. Super little boot. It's Relife. We're having a good lick of my arm as well. We love Relife. We really do. You know what they say about working with children and animals? It's a super, quite low on the calf, but still, you know, depending on how long your legs are, how tall you are. It's got a knitted cuff around the top, and inside it's like a little sheep. It's all sort of woolly and lovely and warm and cosy. The Relife symbol underneath there that also goes to the inside of the boot, which you probably can't see, but it's right inside there. And then the woolly lining goes all the way through the boot, under your foot and over your foot. And then you've got a lovely substantial toe cap here that's got lots of sturdiness in it, but lots of toe wiggle room. With Relife, they're always roomy. You know, you probably wouldn't need to wear a big thick sock with this, but there is always room in there. So if you think you're a 4.5, go with the 4, don't go with the 5. There's plenty of room in them. Lovely shaping at the side, lovely little attention to detail. And again, it's got the text protection, TEX, which means it's a water resistancy that's been put on the boot. So you've got an all-weather boot here. Zip goes all the way up to the top. And we've got this in tan and in black. We haven't got the tan to show you, but you can go online and see the tan one. But it's like a smudgy tan. It's nice. It's got like a colour wash within it. And then this is the black. Have a look at Sheila in this. It's lovely.
These are a class act.
Nice, aren't they?
Really are.
I can't concentrate on my boots because I'm just looking at Crumpet. But just going back to the boots, they are fantastic. Really robust, that sole. It's a really chunky sole. But don't think, because it's got a chunky sole, that it's going to be hard. But it isn't. You've got flexibility there. You've got cushioning under your foot. And it is a really nice length, actually, because if you do have, I mean, as you say, Debbie, you know, a sportier calf, or you want to tuck your trousers in, plenty of room there. And I do love that feature of the knitted cuff as well. I think they're really nice. Sort of, they're a casual boot, but I just think they're very sort of like a fashionable look as well.
Yeah, they're beautiful. And I just love the texture. I love all that's what's going on in that knitted cuff. And then, I mean, we know we can't sort of claim to be, you know, doctors or of any kind, you know, on the medical side, but there is something about
those nodules.
Yeah, the nodule. I don't know. Just speaking personally, it hits a pressure point in the sole of your foot that just makes you feel really good and makes your foot feel good.
Absolutely.
You know, walk the extra mile.
Yeah.
So what did you think of the show, Crumpet? Oh dear, you did.
A bit tiring, was it?
We loved the boots.
We didn't think it was tiring, and I hope you didn't think it was at home either. Thank you for watching us, and thank you for liking my picks.
Absolutely.